Hello, our esteemed listeners. This is Suba FM News as will be presented to you by Amos Wandago. First, the main items. Raila concedes Africa Union race, acknowledges President Ruto's full support. Millie Odhiambo claims majority whip position after court ruling. 4 arrested for running fake university, issuing bogus master's and PhD degrees. Betrayal, as seen by Babu Owino, questions Raila's support for Sakaja in Nairobi gubernatorial seat. Welcome. Former Prime Minister Raila Odinga acknowledged President William Ruto's unwavering support for African Union chairman election. He gave me a platform to meet all the leaders in the continent, and actually, we were sure we would win, Raila said in Addis Ababa. We accept the results. I have congratulated my competitor, so ignore a lot of blame games that are going to be played. Raila was eliminated on Saturday, February 15th, after he trailed Djibouti's Mohamed Ali Yusuf in the 5th and 6th round of voting. Madagascar's Richard Randriamandrato was eliminated earlier after trailing the race in the first, second, third, and fourth rounds, leaving the race for Raila and Yusuf to face off. Yusuf won the race after garnering the requisite 33 votes in the 7th round voting. Raila asked Kenyans to ignore those blaming the president for his loss, saying everyone in his campaign did their best. President William Ruto, he said, was disappointed by Raila's loss. Ruto said that Africa lost the chance to be led by an outstanding leader and that Raila, the continent's best candidate, fell short. I regret that Africa missed the opportunity to be served by the finest, Ruto said. Baba made me very proud. He was the best candidate we could have put forward. Ruto said Raila was dedicated to the campaign, noting that he met all key stakeholders and left no stone unturned in his quest for the election. I'm very proud of Raila. He did his best, and regardless of the outcome, he made us proud. Ruto added, whenever he was needed, he showed up. Tinga exceeded all exception, Ruto said. Azimio lawmakers have asked the Speaker of the Parliament to implement a court ruling that would make opposition coalition majority in the Parliament. Suba North MP Millie Odhiambo said the court ruling made her the de facto majority whip in Parliament. Millie Odhiambo wrote to the Speaker, Moses Wetangula, to appoint her the majority whip and Junet Mohammed as majority leader. Mohammed said the decision by the court was final and be immediately implemented unless appealed. There is no third way to go about the court ruling by the 3 judges. It is either obeyed or appealed. The ruling must be respected. It cannot be taken jokingly, Junet said. Mohammed was supported by Rarieda MP Otiende Amolo. When the decision is quashed, the leader of minority becomes the majority leader by operation of the law, even if you do not do nothing. Let it be appealed, but until then, let Junet Mohammed be majority leader, Amolo said. A high court in Nairobi ruled as unconstitutional Speaker Moses Wetangula declaration, which followed his decision to assign Azimio defectors to Kenya Kwanza without proof of the treaty between their parties and Kenya Kwanza. The 3-judge bench comprising of Justice John Chigiti, Lawrence Mugambi, and Jairus Nga found that the Speaker violated the Constitution by making determination without sufficient legal basis. Wetangula has stood by his 2022 ruling and maintained the status quo at the House leadership. 4 men were arrested for running fake university, issuing bogus master's and PhD degree. The 4 were arrested on Thursday, 13th, for issuing fake master and PhD degree and operating a university without credentials at the White Stand Hotel in Mombasa County. American Deis Lawrence Bennett, Farah Akab of Pakistan, and Ekra Ndungu and Josephine Ndune, both Kenyans, were caught issuing certificates to 3-day students. The 4, among them 2 foreign nationals, were arrested by sleuth drone from Bamburi police station at the Foni institution housed at the White Sand Hotel in Mombasa County. The degree included 3 Masters of Business Administration, that is leadership and management, and 2 PhDs in leadership. The 4 denied the charges and were each released on a 400,000 bond with a surety of the same, or cash bail of 300,000. The outspoken Embakasi East Member of Parliament, Babu Owino, has questioned the move by former Prime Minister Raila Odinga to endorse Nairobi Governor John Sakaja for re-election. Babu said he was happy for Sakaja. He added that Sakaja is a young man, that they differ with ideologically, but nothing personal. Babu Owino has also declared interest in a gubernatorial seat on Orange Democratic Movement ticket. Raila recently supported Sakaja's bid to seek re-election in 2027. Sakaja is a member of United Democratic Alliance. Raila endorsed Sakaja during a prayer meeting for the African Union Commission chairman election. Babu Owino said that there is nothing wrong with Raila supporting Sakaja's re-election bid. Babu Owino wondered why Raila would endorse Sakaja, yet the governor has never supported Raila's presidential bid in the past. He said that in 2007, Sakaja was in Vijana na Kibaki, never voted for Raila, never campaigned for Baba, therefore never wanted Baba to be the president. In 2015, Sakaja was the TNA chairman, never voted for Baba, never campaigned for Baba, voted for Uhuru, therefore never wanted Baba to be the president. In 2017, he was vying for Senate in Nairobi on a Jubilee Party ticket, never voted for Baba, campaigned for Uhuru, never wanted Baba to be the president. In 2022, vying for governor of Nairobi, never voted for Baba, never campaigned for Baba, voted for Ruto, therefore never wanted Baba to be the president. Former Kiambu Governor Ferdinand Waititu has been found guilty of having committed 2 offenses in the year-long 500 million Kenya shillings graft case. Appearing before Milimani Anti-Corruption Court Chief Magistrate Thomas Nzioki on Wednesday, Waititu, together with the co-accused, was found guilty of having committed several crimes on various accounts, among them a conflict of interest and award of tender without the approval of the county assembly. Waititu was found guilty of conflict of interest and dealing with suspect property. Waititu was fined 24 million or 12 years in prison. Waititu was charged alongside his wife, Susan Wangari, and the director of Testimony and Enterprises Limited, Charles Chege, and Beth Wangeshi. A woman and her brother have been arrested in connection with the brutal murder of her husband in West Kamagambo location, Rongo Sub-County, on Saturday night. Maureen Ajwang is accused of killing her husband, Otis, on Saturday, February 8th, when he went to his father-in-law home to seek his wife's return to her marital home. West Kamagambo location Chief Charles Ayeko said Ajwang and her brother accused Otis of stealing a bicycle and a chicken. Police believed that Otis was killed by his in-law. The National Treasury Cabinet Secretary, Mr. John Mbadi, has called for the expansion of the Nairobi-Nakuru Highway into a dual carriageway road to improve the flow of traffic to Western Kenya. Mbadi noted that the expansion of the single carriageway road into a dual carriageway will help avoid traffic jam witnessed by motorists on the highway. He stated that some motorists in Western region are forced into using alternative routes on their way to Nairobi, including the Bungoma-Kakamega-Kisumu route through Narok, in effort to avoid traffic congestion on the busy Nairobi-Nakuru highway. We borrowed money to do roads up to the rural areas. Some people take minutes to reach their village, but an important road as the Nairobi-Nakuru highway, no one saw the need to make it a dual carriageway so we can reach our homes in good time, he said. Mbadi highlighted the need to convert the Nairobi-Nakuru highway, urging that it will bring more economic value to the people of Western region, which help stabilize the national economy. He also urged for the expansion of the standard gauge railway line from Naivasha terminus all the way to Malaba border.